Hey everyone, this is Lisa from Life in Layouts, and today I am going to be starting a new series on my channel. This is my travel albums. All of my albums that deal with any type of travel are in this one. This says "Time flies in the blink of an eye," which I feel like is definitely a travel saying. This one is my Hawaii from 2017. So I have this left, which I don't feel like is a lot. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 7 sets of photos. I'm not exactly sure if I'm going to do 1-page or 2-page layouts, but I do want to show you what I have so far for this album, and I will list below all of the videos that I've made for this because there has been quite a few. So I still need to do an opening page, which I have pictures from when I the flight there, so that'll probably be a 1-page layout. I probably won't use all of the photos. And then some of these photos are not in order. I need to organize them. I'm just really got them in the album so that they're there. So if I can lift this up a little bit. I know that's not the best angle, but I'm trying to avoid the glare for you guys. So like I said, all of these have process videos, so I won't go into great detail about them, but I just wanted to give you kind of an overview of where I am and where I want to be. This is just some photos of the scenery in Hawaii, and I have this paper from Keller's Creations. She is acidfree.com. I will link that below as well. This paper is all her line, and that's everything that I've used in this particular album. So again, some photos of us. We went down and did other things in here. The words are missing or slipping me right now. But again, some scenic photos. It's just so beautiful. Hawaii is just a beautiful place. This was just a random rock formation that was there on the side of the road. Some pictures of Kevin. These were the tide pools. Gorgeous, gorgeous tide pools. And I believe this is actually in this order wrong. They should be the other way. So things that need to fix. This was the we did a luau, so some photos from there. Paddleboarding that we did, it was a sunset paddleboard, so gorgeous, gorgeous paddleboarding. We swam with the sharks, and then just some ice cream because, you know, when you're on the beach, you need to have some ice cream. So that's what I have so far. Not a whole lot. I also did not pull any of my memorabilia in, so I need to do that as well. So I have pulled some of that in. Like, I don't know if I'm going to actually include the brochure or not, but I do like to keep the brochures because I like to maybe pull out some of the details in the brochures and some of the things that we had while we were there. So that was the sunset cruise that we took. So I need to get that. I have just some food pictures, some random food, including Spam, which was served at McDonald's, because when we talked to one of the locals there, they were like, yeah, we don't go out and eat Spam because it's super cheap and it's something that we buy at the store. This was just some scenery, just some random photos again. The last day that we were there, so I just have a picture of, this is actually flying back into Orlando, and then this was at the airport. This was a shrimp food truck that we went to that was to die for. This was the drive to the rocks that we, again, some more scenic photos, and then we did a tour of the USS Arizona Memorial, which is also Pearl Harbor. So I have some things in there. I sent a postcard home to myself from there. I highly recommend doing this when you're vacationing really anywhere, is to find a postcard and have it stamped, because you get the, which is upside down, but you get the, like, the postal stamp of, you know, Hawaii or wherever you are. So, you know, I don't put anything on the back of it. I just send it to my address, which probably shouldn't have shown that, guys, but I no longer live there, so it doesn't really matter. So you know, just a way to do that, and then these actually all go with that as well. This is my next adventure, so you're probably going to see this probably very shortly. This is some of the stuff. This didn't fare too well. I'm not sure how I'm going to implement this. It was a sticker that we got with the swimming with the sharks, the information about the luau that we went with. This has all of I'm not going to show you this here because this has credit card information on it, but you know, I have all of the receipts and everything from when we went, so that I could price things, our boarding pass, and then I don't have any pictures for it, but we left Hawaii a day early because there was a hurricane a-comin', which hopefully you guys got that from Golden Girls, because hurricane a-comin', it's the only time you can say that term. Anyways, so I want to document that as well. Even though I don't have photos, I could probably pull photos from some of the things that we saw, like the hurricane itself and things like that. So flying back into Florida when there was nobody on the flight because everybody was leaving Florida at that point. And I was the only crazy person to fly in. Actually, Kevin didn't even fly back in with me. He flew elsewhere. I needed to fly home because our dogs were there. So things, we separated. He went with his kids, I went with the dogs. So make sure that the home was safe. All that's going to be explained in the videos coming up. So I just wanted to give you a quick introduction to the upcoming videos. I will probably pair this with the first video that I'm going to do, just because I like to have that all together. So I am hoping to knock this out, like I said, you know, less than 10 layouts to get done. Some of them are going to be single pages, but I will always show you which page it coordinates with. I will definitely need to figure out something here because this was taken on the day that I spent the day alone, because we went to Hawaii because Kevin was there for work, and so there was a couple days that I was alone exploring, so went and got ice cream, went to the beach, things like that by myself. So I would probably pair that with another layout and I'll show you that as well. I am going to try to use my sketchbooks from Scrapbook Generations that are 6x6 because, and let me show you that paper. So this is the paper that I have. Some of it is, like I said, from Keller's Creation. Some of it I pulled in just because I needed some more paper in that color. And I wanted to use just one kit because this isn't such a, you know, it was just a couple of days that we were there. Most of the things that Keller's Creation sells, they sell in the, what she calls quadrant paper, which is this paper here. So you get 4 6x6s, back side you get some other ones, and then again I pulled in papers like this, and the black and white polka dot, this grid paper, because you can never go wrong with grid paper. I think that's it. So don't have a whole lot of paper left. I'm going to try to kill this, this paper here, and then I have tons of scraps again pulling in. These were definitely some other papers that I've used. So I think that the 6x6 sketchbook will help a lot with getting all of this used up. I'm also going to pull in some information from Nicole's recent videos of working with a collection. She had 16 videos, I think was the last time I checked, where she just used a collection up, and she had tons and tons of ideas. So I have so many things coming in my brain right now from her videos. I learned so much from that series. I will link it below for you guys. I think she has a playlist, so I will use that below so that you guys can see all the fun things that I do. I will definitely point out when I'm using her ideas, and let's see what I can make with all of this and get this knocked out. Again, it's from 2017, so it needs to be completed so I can mark it off as done and not have to stress about it anymore. All right, guys, let's see what I can make.